Good evening, everybody. This is your friend again, King David D. Tonight, I thought I'd come on here and share a little something about um, He Reigns. Okay, I have an article in here today, and this is the cover that you look for if you want to read the article. But you know, there's a little few things that I'm not really happy with. A young man told me that he was going to do some editing, and he didn't. You know, there's some misprints in here with some misspelled words, and so I'm gonna have to get with him on that. But it's legible. It's legible enough so where you can understand it. But that's not the only reason why I came on here today. Today I came on here to speak about our struggle with the adversary in this existence today. You know, I know there's a lot of people that have some problems with accepting that there is an adversary, that there is a being in which that we know in this existence that we call Satan, okay, or Lucifer, all right, and another one, the devil, or Beelzebub. Now, see, those entities in which that I'm speaking about are entities that is show enough for real, and they are just traveling around here, causing all kind of ruckus. You know, we see the damage that the adversary is pulling on us Americans today in this country, and but it's all about calling the adversary on his mess. When you see him, you should let him know that that's a bunch of garbage. And you know, this is what's going on in our country today with our government. We are not calling them on what we see that's taking place. You know, the things in which that we are expecting them to do that is supposed to be for the people of this country. And you know, we need there's one thing in which that is that I one of my pet peeves is that how in the world can the government actually believe that they can extradite these children that was born in this country from out of this country? They have every right in the world to be here. Maybe their parents don't, but those children, the ones that was born here in this country, that is their constitutional right to continue to live here. And you know, there should be somebody that should be speaking up and representing these children that they are about to railroad. Where are you, NAACP? Where are you, civil rights? Why isn't there anyone doing anything for these children? And then this gun thing that we have going on in our country today. They can eliminate the gun problem by not allowing certain types of hardware across the counter to just regular Moe's, Joe's, Sally, and Sue. That ain't going. They shouldn't allow just any type of weaponry go to a private citizen. All this mental illness, that is not the problem. If that was the problem, the individual that we have in the White House wouldn't be there. He's mentally ill. Now, what we need to do, and what we need to have going on in a discussion group, when you go to church, when you kids go to school, you college students, when you talk about it, you should talk about it. This is something that Americans should be focused on. You know, I was watching this thing on Netflix, and it was showing the types of how things got started in Germany with the Jews, and how they began just completely disrespecting these citizens, in which what they were. At the time, they were just regular German citizens. And so, the devil put it in man's mind to discriminate. But see, we can't see that in this world. We refuse to believe that Satan have anything to do with racism. Come on, people, come on. Wake up, people, wake up. He is running out of control. And this is something in which that we as individuals need to talk about among ourselves until something gets done. We cannot allow the adversary to just spin out of control like the Tasmanian devil, tearing up everything as he spins. So, you know, in these last days, this is what we have been warned. That the adversary, he's going down swinging. But we need to keep our cool and just lay the facts out. That's all you got to do. Lay the facts out. That we're not fully looking at reality today. Reality is accepting that there are forces in this existence beyond our comprehension of this secular existence. That's right. We know God is here in his chair, with his crown, looking down on us, giving us the necessary tools that we may need in order to achieve the unachievable. That's right. Wrong is wrong. Right? I know I'm right. Wrong is wrong. Up and down, backwards and forward, left and right. Wrong is wrong. And so long as no one is saying anything when they see something wrong, well, wrong is going to continue to grow. Like a snowball rolling down the slope of a hill. It's growing. But see, we gotta stop it before it gets too big and out of hand. So, it's like me. My personal battle with the adversary today is being able to get my book, Man-Made Purgatory, published. Because the adversary, he can put in man's head, no. Do not allow him, do not tell him, do not point the way for him to get the necessary tools that he needs to have that book published. See, because I'm calling these demons out. And I'm telling all about my personal experience and how I came to conclude that I was in the presence of evil. Now, when Adam and Eve first became into the existence of the Garden of Eden, and now here's where we do not take the time to try to understand what took place and why it took place. See, God has given us, our Father has given us the freedom to choose our own will. So, if you choose to go with the adversary, well, it's because you refuse not to understand that wrong and right do exist. So, if you want to do wrong, it's because that's what you chose to do. You want to go out and rob a bank, and then you go to prison? That was the direction in which you chose to go. Now, when you hear people say, well, how come God allowed that to happen? God gave us freedom. He didn't create us to be slaves. Is there somebody that think that I could be wrong? That it's a possibility that God did create us to be slaves? Not me. Not going to be a slave. Because my Father God gave me freedom. And so, I will not allow any man to take it away. I've already been down that road. Yes, I have. I've experienced that. But I don't, and I will not experience it anymore. You know, it's one of them things where I live here in Kalamazoo all my life. Everybody knows who I am. But still, on the same note that everybody knows who I am, they don't know what I am. They do not have an understanding in which of who David D. is. I am a man of a rare breed. I have no need to be rushed. I have no need for greed. My intentions are bright and clear. I cannot feel love from a distance. I can only feel love when it's next to me and it's near. Why is it that it's all of this thingamajigger, yin-yang on individuals assuming an assumption? Looking at me when they cannot see their own corruptions. So, as I said before, and I will say it some more, this is King David D. Come here to say that I love you. Do you love me?